This gaming monitor has finally arrived and I'm so excited. This is the LG UltraGear 32GN650 model. So technically it's 31.5 inch and other features are it's 165 Hz and 1 millisecond MBR, which stands for motion blur reduction. It also has AMD Freesync Premium along with HDR. On the other side of the box, we have this price mentioned which says 49,500 rupees. However, there is always some discount in Amazon. You can check it out. The monitor base stand comes with red color at the bottom, and we can see there are a couple of screws which is used during assembly, and at the end we have rubber grips to while placing it on the surface it provides a proper grip, and the material is strong and sturdy. Right, there are a bunch of cables inside this cover. Let's check this one by one. Starting with this display port and power cable, followed by HDMI cable and the power adapter cable. I suppose the small clip is to hold the cables. Alright, the paper stuffs, we have some instruction guide here, and the next thing is warranty card, regulatory information, the display quality assurance report. This is the adjustable monitor stand, and we have the UltraGear printed over here, and the cutout what you're seeing is to place the cables. On the top we have VESA plate, and this is heavy duty. Looking at the base, we have this cutout to place it on the base stand. Alright, it's time to remove the monitor. Okay, we have the rear view of the monitor. We can see the large cutout for placing the VESA plate and the stylish LG symbol. This red thing around the ventilation ring gives a fantastic look. We have the front view of the monitor and we can see the LG symbol here. And the best thing about this monitor is the anti-reflective coating. And this is a VA LCD panel. Alright, it's time to start assembling of the monitor. You just have to clip in this base red stand like this, so it fits in perfectly, and there you go. And all you have to do is tighten the screw from the bottom, and then you're done. Okay, let's connect the monitor to the stand. Please note, if you're connecting in this way, you need two people to hold this monitor. It's quite heavy. Basically, you slide it in this angle and it fits in perfectly. Looking at the ports, the very first is the display port here, and followed by two HDMI port. Then you have 3.5mm jack for your audio connection, and of course your power connection in here. Now testing the different angles of this monitor, we can tilt it upward like this and also tilt it downward. Okay, this is how we can push the monitor down. The stand is really good, and we can pull it up like this. And this monitor rotates up to 180 degrees. You just have to pull it towards you and rotate the monitor slowly. So we can see we have rotated it up to 180 degrees, and we can again rotate it back. The bottom we have our menu and our power button here, and it appears the entire grill like design is for the ventilation. Right, so let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay, the message on the screen says no signal as soon as I turned on the monitor. Let's go ahead and look at the menu by clicking the button. Let me click on the menu. So once you go to game mode, you can choose different game modes in here. So you have Gamer 1, Gamer 2, FPS and RTS. The Vivid option is for videos, and if Reader for reading online books. The last one is for the HDR effect. Now under Game Adjust, we can see Freesync is on. Few other things are grayed out because the HDMI cable is not connected to my laptop. The crosshair is turned off by default, and you can reset the game adjust settings from here. The next one is Picture Adjust, and we can see brightness, contrast and other things. So let's go ahead and adjust the brightness. We can use the same menu button to adjust the brightness like this. Lastly, it's the general. Under this we have language, which is set to English by default. The power LED is off, automatic standby is off. Enable this, I'm gonna set it to 4 hours. The buzzer is on, and OSD lock is off. Under information, we can see the monitor's total power on time, and finally we have the option to reset to the initial settings. Furthermore, we can select the game mode button to see which game mode is enabled on this monitor, and we can quickly navigate to different game mode from here and select the appropriate one. I've connected my MacBook to this monitor and looking at the display settings. You can change the refresh rate, and I've selected 144Hz. This is for the LG UltraGear monitor, which is highlighted. We have option to enable the high dynamic range. Let me enable it. You can see the message HDR is enabled. Now here we can see how the video quality of this monitor. I'm playing a 4K video from YouTube. You can see the color contrast and the clarity of this video is impressive. Okay, let me show this reader mode. We can see how the monitor color is dim yellowish, and if we change to a different mode, the brightness and the contrast varies accordingly. So that's why reader mode is only for reading. It's comfortable if you are staring at the screen for a longer time and reading an article or so on. Okay, I've connected my Xbox Series S to this monitor. I'm going to turn this on. Quickly looking into the monitor details, under playing games, it says your display supports up to native 1440p at 120 fps, and also it has HDR10 for gaming. We can set the refresh rate up to 120 Hz, although the monitor supports 144 Hz. It's the limitation from the gaming console. Okay, I've changed the resolution to 1440p, and let me disable the night mode. Here you go. The first game I'm going to play is NFS Payback. Let's check it out. Moving on to the next game, this is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Looking into the menu, we can see what all are enabled. 60 Hz response time is fast, and HDR is on, and Freesync is on. Compared to IPS panel, VA panel has excellent contrast ratio. Furthermore, VA panel has better black uniformity than the IPS panel. So let's play Mass Effect Andromeda. Especially I selected this part of the game because it has a darker scene, and let's see the visuals while playing the game.
With their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
VA panels, high contrast ratio and deep blacks provide a more immersive viewing experience. There are few games which runs above 60 Hz for this console, and Asphalt 9 is one among them. So we can see the refresh rate is changing. It's around 85, 87. It's varying. So we can have a good experience when playing game above the 60 Hz refresh rate. You can see games like GTA 5 runs at 120 Hz, and the audio is coming from the speaker over here. You can connect this kind of external speaker to this monitor using this 3.5 mm jack.
Buddy.
Although this is a gaming monitor, we can use it as a productivity monitor. Apart from gaming, it's ideal for office and study purpose. Talking about price, it's available for 23,649 rupees in Amazon, and it totally varies based on the discount. LG is known to make amazing monitors, and I love this display. It's a great monitor for gaming, productivity, content creation and consumption. I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions, please mention in the comment section below. As always, please hit the subscribe button and like my video. Alright, so I'm gonna jump back to gaming. Thank you all for watching. Peace.